Hello everyone, welcome back to Mordor. My name is Inko, and we are standing outside of Caras Galadhon. Finally, the elves are ready to sally out and attack us. Off camera, I can't remember if I said this or not, but I was going to fight the battle. There was like an elvish captain over here. I don't know, did I say I was going to fight that on camera? If I did, I'm sorry to report that I lied to you, because I did fight that battle. We lost around 900 orcs out of Dwarf Wah's army. Surprisingly, we lost less orcs than elves we killed, so I mean, you know the war effort is going heavily in our favor when that's happening. Anyway, we are standing outside of Caras Galadhon, and we are staring Prince Beriotarian right in the eyes. Did I say that? Berio, oh my god. See, I believe this or not, I actually looked up a pronunciation guide to try to figure out how to say this. Beriotarian. That's how you say it. Or, as an American tourist would say, Beriotarian. I tried my best. Beriotarian. That's how you would say his name. Bam! I nailed that. That was fucking sick. Okay, I'm kind of getting off track here, but anyway, actually learning how to speak Sindarin, or Sindarin, I suppose it would be. You're supposed to stress the first... I'm getting way off track here. It was interesting. Let's just say that. Okay, so they're trying to sally out. They've got a few hundred elves here. Most of the units, they're starving. They are dead, and they've lost many, many men. 1,600 elves trying to stand up to our two... Yeah, I guess it's like a stack and a half of orcs. And you know what? Enough dilly-dallying. I'm not worried about this battle at all, but I think it's going to be interesting to fight, so we may as well jump into the battle here. Beriotarian. I guess it would be Beriotarian. Yes, okay. Anyway, that is not interesting, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the battlefield. Here we go. Okay, immediately the elves are coming out of Caras Galadhon, which apparently has like a custom model. I didn't realize this. Okay, let's pause the game here because I actually want to take a fucking look at this. Holy shit, look at this. Okay, so on the northern side of the town, we've got a very beautiful gate. What do you think of that? Pretty, pretty. And then there's like this archway that goes over top. No, you can't fucking get up there. There's no way. And then there's like this path around this mini elf-made lake, which goes to the wall, which of course circles around to where we are. I suppose I should form up my armies here because the elves are going to be coming out at any time now. Drop that shit, please. Okay, let's get our spears. We only have one orc band. They need to fucking get running along with our morning guard. Actually, let's do this. We will group these guys up on the fly. There we go. They will try to bait them out. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's get our anti-armor on the flank. Let's get our catapults fucking firing at that mass. Holy shit. Okay, we want our halberds not in pike formation. We want our maulers. There we go. Let's get them over here. Yes. Can we charge in with Dwarf Wah? We may as well. Let's get our Uruks firing as well. Holy shit, I actually have 3 units of catapults, which all need to fire right a fucking way. Let's get these guys... Oh shit, did we just hit our own men? A little bit, maybe? I don't know. We'll group these guys up just to ensure that we get some maximum carnage. As long as they don't fire at us with their arrows, we should be good. Let's just advance a little bit closer, put some pressure on. We don't want to, initiate combat. Not quite yet. Okay, well, having said that, Dwarf Wah is charging in just to bug these guys out. Are we receiving arrow fire from the towers? Does not appear so. It's very hard to tell in this rainy situation. Oh shit. This Nazgul has sensed blood, and now he's out to kill. He's got the fresh taste of elven blood on his tongue, and now... Oh, okay, we are actually getting charged, so it's time to engage as much as we can. Unfortunately, we're not going to get as many hits off as we'd hoped, but I'm going to aim at the gate. Let's see if that'll work. Aiming at the gate, that's a neat trick, said everyone's favorite Star Wars character. Okay, we're actually going to remove this unit, and then we will charge forward with the infantry, just like that. Okay, let's get Dwarf Wah to just kind of draw these guys out, maybe. Are we actually doing... We're doing quite a bit of damage there. Holy shit. We'll charge those guys in the flank. Can we worm our way, like, in there? I'm sure we can. Let's do it. Engage. Number 1. Engage. Okay, we're going to... Oh man, we're actually doing quite well with the arrows and the catapults, I have to say. Oh shit, what the fuck has happened here? Those Forest Wardens apparently got out of the containment pen. We've had a breach in the quarantine. Oh jeez, okay. Looks like Dwarf Law is riding in. We're gonna get some of these anti-armor guys on... Are you fucking ready for it? Okay, we gotta pause it here so I can concentrate. Okay. I just can't get enough. I don't know, maybe this is like a newfound passion of mine, speaking Sindarin. You never know. Weird how those kind of things work. You just do something on a lark and you end up enjoying it. Okay, we actually destroyed the fucking gate, which is a bit of a problem because... Okay, well, we are still letting loose. Oh shit, my fucking Morning Guard are not doing so hot, and they fled. Okay, that's interesting. Our Uruks are still on skirmish mode, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, we can still fire into that mass of men. There we go. We're actually taking quite a bit of damage from... where the fuck is... Oh my good god. Dwarf Wa is just taking his damn time. I tell you that right now. Okay, where are all of our troops? Okay, we've broken those Forest Wardens, but I guess they're fighting to the death? I don't know. Let's go after those guys. We'll get these monoliths. See, I don't want to really engage this mass too much because we're firing fucking missile after missile in there, just all sorts of shit. We really need Dawn Death, like over here, something like that. Oh man, our Maulers are not doing so hot, actually. Probably because they're getting hit by fucking catapults. Oh, they're actually getting shot in the... Oh, I see. Getting shot in the rear by my own... Okay, let's try to hold them, like, right there, if we can. I'm pretty sure these guys are going to break. We'll move up all of our units just so we can create, like, a fucking killing lane. I don't know. I think we're taking casualties. No? My men are just reorganizing constantly. Weird. Every time the catapult goes off, one of these guys just shits his pants. He's like, oh my god! And he takes a dive, you know, just because he falls to the ground, like, patting himself over the body, like, am I hit? Oh, God. Okay, so we're actually... Look at all these dead elves. Holy shit. Oh, well, there are actually quite a lot of dead orcs in there as well. To be fair, it's not like we are carrying the day or anything. Okay, we got to break these Forest Wardens so we can go around the flank because we're not doing so hot here. And you know what? Speaking of not doing so hot, our catapults... letting me down big time. What is this? Sentinels? Okay, go for it. Again, engage. Number 1, engage. Our Uruks are not in guard mode. There we go. We need to focus fire. Try to get these Forest Wardens broken. You know, we could probably speed right through this, but I'm having too much fun just massacring these elves in this nice fucking horseshoe formation we've created. No, that's not good, that one. Okay. Looks like we have fucked up big time. And we are continuing to kill our own men with these siege engines, which is... I don't know how to tell you this, guys. It is somewhat counterintuitive. That is not really how you want to, you know, do these things. It's not standard operating procedure. Let's go with that, to put it mildly. Okay, so we're going to charge into the rear with Dawn Death, a beautiful charge. And then we're going to bring up the infantry to fill in the gaps we've formed. We'll try to get disengaged. Oh, shit, that was a close one. Wouldn't it be fucking horrendous if Dawn Death, our main man Dawn Death, was taken out by a friendly catapult? Bullet? Missile of some description, like a boulder? There has to be a technical term for the missile that you load into a catapult. It's not just boulder. That's way too boring. Man, these elves are not doing so hot. On the same note, however, neither is our army. We're actually taking a lot of casualties here. And these elves are constantly fucking me over. I almost wish there was an attack ground command in Medieval 2. As far as I know, there isn't. Alt, Control, Shift. No, there is not. This is like a later Total War kind of thing. Okay, so we're doing quite well. We've broken the majority of these. Oh, shit. This is the problem right here. There's some Sylvan heavy swordsmen. I didn't even notice. I don't even have any of my anti-armor involved in this conflict. That's the problem here. Okay, we need to readdress this. Attack those those heavy archers. What heavy swordsmen? Yeah, okay. We'll get the fucking halberds to deal with the heavy swordsmen. Meanwhile, we'll charge these woodland... Okay, well, we've busted a hole in the wall, apparently. That is my mistake, not really what I meant to do. So let's stop with the catapults for now, because it... well, you know what? We can fire into that. Oh, shit. Let's fire into that mass there. Okay, Dondeth is doing his best. My Uruks, again, doing their best. Are they hitting anything? They're hitting jack shit, as is expected. So it looks like we're just dealing with some sentinels, the Woodland Realms there. Some orc raiders and shit that are going to charge those heavy swordsmen in the rear. What are we firing at now? My fucking god. We can't take down these towers, of course. You know what? That's probably what it is. This is like... Oh, no. No, there is a tower right here. It is not firing. I was going to say, we can't take down the gatehouse because it's like a custom model. And it was probably too much work for these guys to, you know, build a model that would work with that system. I'm going to go with that. I don't know if that's the truth or not, but it seems likely. We might not make it out of this battle with anything resembling an army. Like, this is pretty fucking brutal. I seem to remember we starved out one city once before, and it was nothing like this. It went much smoother. Was that elves, or was that Rohan? I seem to think that was Rohan. Okay, but we are charging these fucking Sylvan swordsmen in the rear, and they don't know what's coming. They're about to shit the bed any second now. Oh shit, there's the general right there, the prince. The elf formerly known as Prince. We're gonna charge in there. Oh shit, my orc raiders are routing. I don't believe it. How are we losing this battle? Oh my god. That's the end of Prince. You guys fucking ready for it? Betio. Fucked it up. Tarian, you gotta stress the ta. Okay, looks like a lot of these elves are broken. We are fucking firing flaming missiles into the courtyard. Let's chase these guys all the fucking way. Let's get in there with Dondeth. All of our melee infantry needs to get in there. We don't have much. Okay, let's kill as many of these assholes as we can before they reform. We may run into an issue with these. Oh no, they're broken. And wavering, whatever. Come on, Dondeth, stop fucking around, please. For the love of God, just get over there. They're still broken. Oh, okay, there we go. It's because the courtyard is actually really small. I wonder why that is. As opposed to this whole area, it's just like this little... Is this like the town center? I don't know, it's kind of shitty to be the town center. It's got a lot of exits though. This is not a safety hazard in any shape or form. You know, the fire marshal came by and he said, this place is tip-top. It's got like 900 exits. Huge man-sized windows, although... Okay, no. We've docked some points here because the windows are actually, in fact, covered by grates. I'm gonna go off on a weird tangent here. What is the fucking purpose of these grates? They're not keeping out... Oh shit, we should probably stop the catapults firing. They're not keeping out bugs. I'm sure they don't have, like, issues with security. You've got fucking... Would you call these shutters? You've got shutters either side of the window, so, like, what is the purpose of those grates? To keep out hobbits, I suppose? Like, to deal with people like Merry and Pippin, you know? Listening in to the big kahuna? Would you call that meeting a kahuna? No. I think a kahuna would be like a singular person. As in Elrond is the big kahuna. Yeah, that would be... Oh my fucking god, please. I don't need Dondeth to get taken out by a flaming missile to the hole where his face would be. That would be the ultimate... That would be a shame. It really would. Oh my god, look at this guy go. He's like the $1 Million Man. As he fucking bolts out of the courtyard. You know that sound effect? Yeah. Okay, so it looks like we've got the last Look at this fucking jig this elf is doing. Dee-dee-dee-da-dee-da-do. Okay, he stopped, actually. That's quite embarrassing for me. This guy here, his face is bloodied, fighting to the last. There he goes. Okay. Now, Dawn Death just had... Okay, no, he's dealt with his elf, so there's just one more. This is the last elf in all of Caras Galadhon, I think. Or where is this? Caras Galadhon? Is that what it is? I can't fucking remember what this is. Okay, he's gone. So that's it. That is the end of the battle. We are 15 minutes in, so I think we have enough time for... I don't know, just to see what else is going on at the end of this turn. There we go. Okay, we lost 1,200 orcs, but we killed 1,600. So again, you know the war effort is very much in our favor when less orcs are killed than elves. Dawn Death's army, though, not stellar. Just shy of 1,000 orcs left. We will have to stay in the city, I think, for a while. I'm not sure how long. There are a few reinforcements to the north under the command of an orcish general, but I think those units have to go to... well, we could garrison Caras Galadhon with Dwarf Wa. 10,000 gold doubloons. There we go. We can garrison with Dwarf Wa, and Dawn Death can continue on his conquering spree, because, of course, he is Dawn Death, the Quiet, the Conqueror, the Honorable. He's had many titles. He's basically Daenerys, Queen of the Great Grass Sea. Okay, whatever, Queen of 1,000 names. Do we need to adopt Lugnag? No. New mission, blockade. Okay, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say, Sauron. I know that you have just awoken.
Get ready for
and you know what? This is an inkling feeling I have, but I don't think Sauron is a morning person, so it's probably not wise to deny him the satisfaction of blockading the port of Bjorn's halls, you know, after he's awoken from a millennia-long slumber. But you gotta be real, man. You just gotta wake up and smell the flowers. You just gotta accept it. And speaking of Sauron, I mean, like, one time, it was Father's Day, right? So the boys got around, and they were gonna fucking feed him breakfast in bed. Yeah, no, they're all dead now. Yeah, it turns out he doesn't really like apple cinnamon oatmeal. He's more of like a milk and cookies kind of guy. How the fuck were we to know? To be fair, I mean, like, who doesn't like apple cinnamon oatmeal, right? Deranged freaks. And to be fair, Sauron is a bit of a deranged freak, being, what is he, like, a fallen angel? Yeah. What the fuck was I talking about? Okay, we want Sauron to head to Minas Tirith. We want Lagduff to meet him there, so that we can actually hand over the fucking One Ring, and maybe we can kick Gollum to the curb. You know what we'll do? We'll stick Gollum in that weird torture chamber, I suppose it was. Every time I see that torture scene in Minas Tirith, it reminds me of the torture scene with Han Solo. Like, he's just strapped to a table for some fucking reason, and there's, like, things happening, I guess. Although, thinking back, Gollum is not really strapped to that table. He's, like, flailing around. You think you'd restrain the guy. Like, what are you doing? Tickling his feet? I don't really know what they're doing. Kicking him in the nuts over and over again. Come to think of it, when you look at Gollum, he doesn't have any scars or anything, so how bad was the torture really? Was he just listening to I Just Met You? What is that? That fucking song? I just met you, and this is crazy. Here, Call Me Maybe, that's the fucking song. Okay, I bet you they just make him listen to that song over and over and over again. Not that it's a bad song, I mean, it's a pop song, but if I were forced to listen to it for any longer, well, than just one playthrough, I would probably begin to get annoyed. And possibly homicidal at some point. I too would beg for my life, let's be serious. I also would say, Shia! Bygones! Okay, let's get back on track here. Captain Groin, a kind commenter, pointed out that Groin is the father of Gloin, who in turn is the father of Gimli. Gimli, son of Gloin, son of Groin. So for all we know, this is Gimli's long-dead grandfather, arisen to exact vengeance on Ren the Unclean, the Conqueror, who is unfortunately still stuck in Erebor. We can't retrain anything, we can't recruit anything, so this is his army. We could march out and attack Captain Groin. I don't think that would be wise. Okay, Muzzbag, Orkdrot. Okay, so apparently we're... Is it Orkdrot? Orkdraft? Not sure. Shit. Look at this. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. We have a bit of a problem. Captain Maidfinden, the ultimate wingman, is heading back to Rosgobel. He will be there in one turn. Can we capture the city in one turn? I don't think we can. I don't think we can repel Captain Eridan either. I feel as if Adunafel is going to have to intervene here. Let's see. He's got one. Well, Ostingil is under siege. Next turn, does it have walls? It does, so we can get there in time. Yes, next turn they will besiege. We will arrive. Wonderful. As for Captain Maidfinden... oh boy. Okay. So the problem here is Uvatha the Horseman is going to get outnumbered around Rosgobel. I think we need to pull back, unfortunately. Unless we can capture the city right away. I'm not sure we can. Stone walls, what do we got? Do we have a lot of assault infantry? We've got a few Uruks, a few halberds, 3 raiders.
Get ready for fighting.
Quite a few maulers, actually, my god. We do have a catapult as well. What do they have? A lot of light infantry, I feel. I just don't think we can capture... On the field, I can outsmart a Sylvan army. I don't think in a siege battle I can. Defending or attacking. Like, do you guys remember the capture of Thornburg? That was horrendous. There was a very small... I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but it was a very small elven army, and they were able to puncture into the heart of Thornburg. Not only the heart of Thornburg, they stabbed Uvatha the Horseman upon the walls. On the walls, damn it. They didn't even give him the decency of a warrior's death. Like, I just imagine Uvatha committing seppuku in the center of the town. He just fucking stabs himself in the gut and sheds a single manly tear. Okay, we will grab Uvatha and we will retreat to Ostingil. Okay, how about we do this? We'll double team Captain Eridan, or at the very least scare him off, and then we can redirect our attentions to Maidfinden. We may have to put Adunafel in Dol Guldur. One of these armies may have to defend Dol Guldur, although having said that, let's see. Some Alakai ought to do it. That's quite the defensive force. Let's bring a few of these Orc Band over. I really don't... I hope this army doesn't have a single catapult. That would suck. Just one catapult. We really should have looked at this army before we moved anything. Okay, no. Oh my god, look at all these heavy units, though. That fucking blows. Look at that shit. I don't believe it. Alright, in addition, Captain Habberston, which sounds like a town in the north of England or something. I don't know. Have you been to Habberston lately? No, I haven't. Whew, sorry everyone. I just had a massive coughing fit, probably from that fucking Gollum impression. My god. I tore up my throat, I guess. Oh. I'm just kidding. I did cough a shit ton, but what was I talking about? I was talking about catapults. About catapults. A boot. Yes, if we get to besieging another city, we can give those catapults back to Dawndeath, as I'm pretty sure we want him to be our main man. Dawndeath, that is, main man Dawndeath. And we can march north. As for Lundluck, I've got him stationed on this river, as I'm pretty sure this is the only river crossing. There's one river crossing on the Anduin right there and there. So we should... I don't know, maybe we should put some forts there? Why don't we do that? I can't build a fort here. I have a watchtower already. I guess I fucked that up. Anyway, I've got Lundluck there just to guard against any incursions from the north. I noticed...
I respect you.
Oh my god, look at this name. That's another name I'm going to have to figure out how to pronounce. but not today. Maybe another time. There was a general in here by the name of Phalor.
Right there.
Or is it Furon? Something like that? It made me think of the Greyjoys. Let's just go with that. Muzgaz here
Stay right there.
is keeping an eye on the northern flank. I really think we should put a fort on this river crossing. And we can stick like a single unit of orc band in it just to prevent this shit happening. Because we have a lot of enemy movement in this stretch of land here in the lower Anduin Vale, right outside Rosgabel, which is of course the capital. Which gives them free reign to strike at Caras Galadhon and Mangastal. Free reign to attack us in the flank. Much like the mountain fort. I have put a spy in the mountain fort by the name of Lug. Our good friend Lug. Oh, it's Phalon. That's what it is. Phalon Greyjoy. That fucking guy. He was sitting outside. He was hiding in these trees here. And now he's inside the mountain fort. But anyway, I've got Lug hidden in the fort. So he should give us a heads up if any high elves try to cross the mountains, etc., etc. But we have an issue on the flank there as well. So I think we should deal with that. This mountain fort may attack at any time. We must deal with it. We'll have to take care of that, I think, before we push too much further north. I don't know. Do we want to capture Bjorn's Halls? What else is up here? The dwarves. That's the only thing. If we capture Bjorn's Halls, then we can push on Rosgabel. Once we push on Rosgabel, we can easily roll Arendellen. Whatever the fuck this is. Emenufuin, that's right. And then this, which is Thranduil's Halls, which would probably be the last stand of the Sylvan Elves. So that's the idea. We'll push north, we'll capture Bjorn's Halls, we'll control the Anduin River, and then we can kind of push out from the east towards Rosgabel whilst holding the mountain fort, and that should keep us stitched up against the High Elves. I don't know. Okay, the High Elves are in fact at war with the Orcs of the Misty Mountains, who control all that territory, so we are good. As far as Rohan goes, it looks to me like there's a lot of movement from the Haradrim, and I almost wonder, are they at war also because of Sauron's arrival? Were they at war earlier? They must have been. They just haven't fucking moved at all. That's the thing. Okay, but there is no movement on the western front. I don't see any armies. Look at all this fucking trade, though. Holy shit. I think we have to take care of these two cities here, and that should kill Rohan 100%. That's like their main source of income. Although, having said that, the AI obviously gets a huge amount of income just from the fact that they're AI. Anyway, I'm rambling on. We just need to button up both of these flanks before we finally roll on the Sylvans, and finally Dale. Dale's kind of interesting because they've been split by myself and Rune. It's mostly been Rune. How do you pronounce Rune? I've heard it pronounced Run. I've heard it pronounced Rune. I just pronounce it Rune. Yes, they've been split in half, so there's kind of this pocket on the lake here. I can't say whether these cities still belong to Dale or not. I don't have any eyes on Dale. You know what? Let's grab Ugrat and send him towards these lands. Maybe we can scope out the situation. Yeah, so East Ravanian is still Dalish. Next turn we'll get a look on is this not Dorwinian, or is this, what the fuck am I looking at here? Dorwinian, owned by Dale. Nope, apparently that's been captured. But East Rovanian still stands. Old Donovan is like a major fortress, it seems. Yeah, anyway. As I said, everyone, I am fucking rambling. I need to end it here. I meant to end this like 5 or 6 minutes ago. Even 10 minutes ago would have been nice. But here we are. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed my Elvish pronunciation. I'm sure most of you didn't. Well, not most, but I'm sure some of you didn't. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, rather, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to leave a comment. If you want to get in touch, check me out on Twitter, Facebook. All those, the links to my social media are down below. Do you like these stutters? I am tripping over my words like an old man falling down some stairs, but I don't have a life insurance policy. So, if you want to see more of this series, be sure to come back Tuesday. I swear, Tuesday is the day. For some reason, things keep getting fucked up and they don't come out on Tuesdays. My internet blows. What can I say? Anyway, everyone, as always, my name is Incoherence. This has been another episode of our Mordor campaign. You guys are fucking awesome. And I'll see you all later.